Today's video is about dealing with your plantar fasciitis. If you are suffering with plantar fasciitis, I highly recommend you sticking around. I'm going to share with you what I went through and how I got over plantar fasciitis. Basically, last year I started playing cornhole, had no idea what I was doing to myself. Slowly over time, I guess I neglected some basic stretching, thinking that cornhole wouldn't ruin my life. Plantar fasciitis, or wouldn't bring on plantar fasciitis. Fast forward, all of a sudden I'm feeling a tightness in my left foot. I'm trying to stretch it out. It's not going away. I kind of ignore it, but slowly I was getting pins and needles and piano wire back of my left heel. I discovered for the first time that it's something called plantar fasciitis. I'm pulling on my toes. I'm rolling with a tennis ball. I'm doing calf raises. I'm doing crazy calf stretches. I can't get anything done. I still continue to play through cornhole. Months and months and months go by. I finally crack. I go to my physiotherapist. What I did wrong was I waited too long. We're talking months. The whole journey for me, because of my ignorance, took about 11 months, because it started last April and here we are in March of 2025. So 11 months, I really paid with my ignorance. The shockwave therapy is the only way to describe it. It's like you're mini tasering the back of your heel. And so by doing the tasering, it allows the area to kind of be instigated. It does hurt a bit, but you are bringing new blood flow, which allows you to stretch and kind of start healing. I did all of that. I made some progress, but I still couldn't get over the hump. The last 10% was like, I'd wake up in the morning and my calf and the plantar fasciitis would still be there. And this is what I really want to share with you. And so when you're sleeping, because I'm a belly sleeper, this part opens right up, which means as the heel part of the plantar fasciitis, it actually closes. And so here it is for about 7 hours. This isn't completely healed, and you've given it, you're putting it in a vulnerable position. And so when I'd wake up in the morning and I would kind of realize that I'd have to go up to the 90, this would always be tight. I would hit the calf stretcher that I'm going to show you in a second. All right, so this is a key part of the success that I've had with my plantar fasciitis. Every day before I go to work, I'll stand on this bad boy. I did build this thing myself. I'll stand on it for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'm off to work. And then during the day at work, I would hinge again on something and stretch out because the leg would tighten up and get tired, which was super annoying. And then I would come home from work again, and sometime after work and in the evening before bed, I would jump back on this to see if I could experience some relief. And you have to do it every day for as long as it takes to get to where we need to go. And then the other thing that I also do, when I needed to do this, when it was still like really bad, is I was hinging my toe on the edge of the inclined stretcher. And this is coming from the physiotherapist. And he would ask me to do these calf raises, which would overstretch the plantar fasciitis that was connected from the back of the heel all the way to the toe. Kind of like cranking on the toe and doing a calf stretch. This really opened up the plantar fasciitis as well. And so I was doing 3 sets of 15 reps every day. And this really helped. And then eventually you work your way through that and you won't need to do this on the daily. My physiotherapist says, hey, have you considered using a night splint? I said to him, no, I don't know what a night splint is. Explain it to me. Even though this looks super ridiculous or uncomfortable, this keeps your foot in the maximum opened position, and it allows your plantar fasciitis to heal while you're sleeping, so that when you wake up in the morning, you're already in the opened, or what I would call the stretched position. So I started wearing this about 4 weeks ago. Within 2 days, I was already noticing a giant change, and it is such a game changer. I'm telling you, game changer. And then now what I've done in the last 2 weeks is that I've taken it back 1 day each week. If I was going to give anybody any kind of plantar fasciitis advice, I would say don't wait as long as I did, which was like 6 or 7 months. So stupid. The minute you think you've got plantar fasciitis, boom. My advice to you now is go right into physiotherapy, do the shockwave therapy, do those first 3 sessions once a week for 3 weeks. And then you know what? I spent $113 on this thing. This is the game changer. I say to myself, you're such an idiot for waiting so long. So please do yourself a favor. Go and invest in a night splint. Wear this thing. It's not really super uncomfortable, but obviously, you're wearing something, so it's going to take you a couple of days to kind of get into it. But this is what helped me get over the hump. And so if plantar fasciitis ever came back again, this is the first thing that I would turn to. So hopefully this video helps you deal with your plantar fasciitis. And if you have any questions, like always, please feel free to reach out, and I will definitely share a comment with you because I've been to hell and back and I feel for you. So have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good week, and I will definitely see you soon. See ya.